Hey, everybody, welcome back to Coffee with John. Looking forward to this next part, this three parts, third part of our series with Kevin Dillon, Senior Managing Director at Berkadia, multifamily specialist. Kevin, we've been talking about how you've been in business for almost 4 decades, selling apartment buildings. And through those decades, I think a lot has changed as far as how people work as individuals versus teams and what clients expect in today's marketplace. Can you talk about how you and your team collaborate and work as a unit and to service the client?
Sure. Great question. Great topic, John. Thanks for having me
Thanks.
on again.
Yeah, of course.
The client's expectations are extremely high, and we're doing everything we can to meet those demands. What happened 4 years ago, we started looking at it. We had 3 different teams in the office, all vying for similar business.
Mm-hmm.
And I started talking with the 2 other team leaders. I said, guys, this isn't working. Let's start talking together. Jason Krug, who's my co-leading partner, jumped in and said, let's talk. And we did. Joined as a team. We now have 8 people on the team with admin assistants and what have you. And it's working exceptionally well. We're able to cover a lot more ground. We're able to make sure that the clients are getting what they need from us. That I'm on the front line and Jason's on the front line. And we have other team members that are handling the showings, people putting books together and handling different responsibilities that used to rely 100% on me or 100% on Jason, depending on the deal. Then that really slows down the amount of volume that you can do.
Yeah. And I would imagine that I'd like your opinion on, it makes it easier for the client to know that they can call whomever, they can get information from the entire team. I mean, talk a little bit about the client experience.
The clients, just like you said, if they need to get a hold of me for some reason and they can't, they can talk to Charlie Hennigan. They can talk to Kim Sierra, my assistant. She'll track me down, or she'll send it over to Jason, and Jason can handle the call, and she'll give them the marketing reports or whatever it is that they're looking for. If it's a seller, if it's an owner or a buyer, we've got all of our information available to the entire team, so anybody can talk to a buyer and really give them all the information they need right up front. And as they get deeper into the deal, the person that runs the deal will eventually take over and really take it through the finish line.
Yeah.
Meaning the offers and not the offer process. But the clients love it because they're not sitting idle for several days.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like it's a very client-centric model where the client wins and internally people win. Let me ask you this. My last question. As a team, you go from one person wearing so many hats to now, as you're talking about, a team of 8. Divvying up the roles and responsibilities can be so simple, it's complicated. And so how do you know who does what? Tell me, just tell the Think community about that process.
Over the past few years, we've realized who has strengths in certain departments, who can put a tax comp analysis together quicker than the others, and who can underwrite the deals a certain way, and then who can do certain levels of writing. Now, fortunately, Jason and I can do all parts, so we can keep an eye on what's going on with the other parties. Provided they're all doing their job, it all falls together extremely well.
Yeah.
When it doesn't, it's very easy to figure out, and it's very easy to help do a course correction midstream. That way we can still hit our timelines and make sure that the client's centric focus is in place.
Yeah. As a business coach, I find myself, there's so many companies, and I work with solopreneurs to Fortune 100 companies and everything in between. There's so many people who have a lot of really smart people, but everyone, like you're saying, is not in their unique ability, is not in their strength. They don't know what lane. And so everybody's kind of doing the same thing in many ways. And so I love what you're talking about, that over time, right? So it's like you create it, and then over time, you really let it evolve itself too, where you course correct in real time and get people in the right space. So I love that. Kevin, tell people who your ideal clients are and how they can connect with you.
Ideal clients: anybody that's owns an apartment community, anybody that's looking to purchase an apartment community, anybody that just needs some help understanding what they have from a value perspective, or if they're concerned about their operation, how we can even give them some direction and who to talk to there. Buyers and owners are number one for us. And well, owners as sellers are even better. So feel free to give us a call and we'll be happy to help out from a seller perspective with a free valuation from your property. Anything that we can give you some direction on to help improve your asset prior to going to market, where you see the opportunities and how those will play out for you.
I love it. And I know Jason was going to join us today, but he had a last minute client call. So hopefully he'll be able to join us tomorrow on part 4 of the Kevin Dillon / Jason Krug series. Community, thanks so much. If Kevin can help you, reach out. We'll see you all tomorrow. Kevin, thanks for being here. And everybody, thanks for listening as always. Have a good day, everybody.
Thank you, John.